Welcome to Good Morning Prayer, our program. Hello, I'm Marvis McDaniel Ivy, servant of the Lord. Praise be to his holy name forever and ever. Hallelujah. Yes, walking in victory. The victory of the Lord, the victory of Christ. So thankful to you for it, Father. Christian Government Party is a big part of our victory. And that is what we did at the protest on yesterday at the courthouse steps. Hallelujah. And the helper for the day was a white man named Richard. And Richard helped out with financial support as well as he did an interview. So that's a good thing for our helpers to do as well. Thankful to the Lord for the interview. And just like I know that this camera is running now, the camera was running when Richard did his interview. But by the time I made it home, I had been attacked. And I remember on the MARTA bus, this strange thing had happened again. I dozed off, which was not a problem. Sitting in a seat, just doze off. No, this was an unusual doze off. I kept waking up, and it happened twice, with my back all slunched over in a position I can't put my back into. And I straightened up, and I dozed back a little bit and woke up again. And my back was in that position that I can't put my back into. You know, and I straightened up again, just out of reflex, because it was so strange. And so I was attacked on a MARTA bus. Not till later, hours later when I got home, did I really consider what they were after. An interview with a white man, Richard, who was supportive. And he was supportive because, I gave him, we're getting back to basics, right? Ten Commandments, Magna Carta, and the Constitution. And those are the three, major elements of what our legal system are based on over here. And where do they come from? European, Judeo-Christian, actually, values, the Bible. The Christian part, Judeo part is the Old Testament, and the Christian part is the New Testament. But Judeo-Christian values is a basis for our legal system. This is a legal book. That's a biblical book. But that is the basis for our system. And Richard and I had discussed that. And when his time to talk came for the interview, it was very interesting. I'm very sorry that you missed it. And hopefully we'll get some more interviews on board as to the different reasons people support. The Christian Government Party is here to deal with our corruption in our government. Can you imagine our government has gotten to that level of attacking citizens in America, just like Germany attacked their citizens whenever they thought anything was going on? They're the ones that's paranoid. They're the ones that's, oh Lord. But this thing is under our president. And I may have told you before that I wrote to him on May 12th, 2021. His name is Joseph R. Biden. And I wrote to him May 12th, 2021, and was telling him and updating him about this corruption that's going on in our government. Steal, kill, they do everything the devil does and destroy people's lives. And I wrote to him on the 12th. And I overnighted it to him so that he would get it. Back in the day, the overnights and the signatures could get through, and they have just blocked so much now. And they blocked the overnight to even the Supreme Court of the United States. They sent a letter verifying that it was dated for such and such, and they knew it was overnight. It didn't arrive till 3 days later. So anyway, I sent it to Biden, overnighted it, and at the time that it was supposed to arrive there, because they had estimated around noon, they did a fraudulent, false, wrongful eviction against my home to clear out police evidence. And that's all it was about. It's about concealing police sex offenses. That is what government human sex trafficking is about. the DeKalb County Police Department. Now, how is it connecting to They Are Over Marta? How is all of that connected? What about the Ku Klux Klan? You know, I thought about that sometimes. You know, how is it connecting that the DeKalb County Police Department will have such authority over other authorities as well, including leaving a federal invoice in my home one day, which proves that yes, they were destroying evidence. There was much more evidence in my home, DNA evidence and all kind of other evidence. But this is a statement from the Lord, and I do want to share it today. I do not consent to DeKalb Police government human sex trafficking. I demand stay out. And that means that right here. They break in, they do home invasions, they do druggings, assault sedations, I call them. And the Lord knows precisely what to do about this. Guess what the Lord gave me to do? Righteous reporting to you as it through this broadcast. So do be a part of the African American Christian Television Network. I will be a part of continuing these protests on Wednesdays, 10 o'clock a.m. around 10 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. Praise be to the Lord, hallelujah, for these protests, and thankful to the Lord for them. And right, I yell it out. We need your help. We definitely do. This Christian government party is representing the underrepresented and is going against this serious corruption that we have in our government these days. Our government needs protection from our government employees, especially the police employees that are engaged in government human sex trafficking. How they rally the women in there. You know, what is this about? Just money? I have no idea. America can't be bought off. Think about it. This is a nation that's got all of the blessings, all the money. But think about what you're asking. That's ridiculous. Really, put a price on somebody's freedom. Oh my. Just for your into the hands of the Lord. Lord knows how best to handle this. And we will continue our actions and continue our sweet hour of prayer at noon on Wednesdays. I'm Marvis McDaniel Ivy. Thank you for joining me today. Stay tuned.